Welcome back, traders. Welcome to another live stream day trading session. It is August 30th, 2024. Market opens in exactly 2 minutes. It is 7:28 my time. Guys, we already are up $88.16. As you can see, realized was 87. We have a small open position still. You guys probably know what it is on. It's on, of course, Siri. No progress there. But we did make money on TOVX today. We're going to also talk about a couple of other companies here. We're going to talk about LUNR BNRG, Mara, and VRAX, because they were all on our scanners this morning, whether it was a pre-market momentum, or whether it was actually the continuation play that we're going to talk about with TOVX. We are up yesterday $110 on TOVX, and now today we are up another $87, bringing that total to almost $200 in 2 days on this one company here. As you can see, we traded it yesterday and we traded it today, so we're going to talk a little bit about it in the live stream. Market does open in just a minute, so we are going to look at a couple of our positions that we did have in mind. Let's go over to our top gainers. Top gainers here. Screeners, if you guys remember, screeners, and then go to tops, then go to top gainers, and you could actually click on one and it'll populate a top gainer watch list for you. Now, BNRG did pull up on the scanners this morning. It's up 117%. Right now it is selling off during market open. Another one was TOVX. Very excited about this one, as this was a nice continuation from yesterday's high, from $3.40 to $5.17. That was my trade plan, and we executed it almost perfectly here. Buying down here, we sold here a little bit too early, and then we bought and sold at that $5.17. So we sold at the high for a perfect trade yesterday, perfect setup there. And now today there is a continuation, trading in that $4.30 area yesterday. I ended up buying it this morning, very early this morning, and I wanted to take it over to the 10-second. It is okay. Now this one is going up. BNRG is also kind of flatlining. We're going to talk about these in just a minute. I don't want to miss any of the action here. Marvel Technologies selling off. LUNR also selling off. So we're going to talk about a couple of these companies. I'm going to spread my link around, and yeah, we are going to get started on this beautiful Friday. Yes, it is. We are already up money. We may or may not take some more trades. We're just kind of going with the flow here. But yeah, already up. No point in overdoing it. Hello, welcome. How are you all doing today? And share your stories with me. I'd love to know, are you guys up? Are you guys down? Are you guys trading? Are you guys just still learning? Are you guys in a simulation account? Let me know what you guys did this week. Maybe some of your trials or some of your accomplishments. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear it. All right, let me get these links spread. We're almost done putting them into our vast communities here. We have a private community on Facebook, over 70,000 members. We have a Discord with hundreds of members in it now. And so we're just spreading those links around to them. Make sure everyone knows we are live. Now, the markets will be closed on Monday. Monday is Labor Day, so the markets will be closed. And, that's a little unfortunate. For everyone who will get those 3-day weekends, congratulations. But, that's awesome for you guys too. You need your days off if you do get 3-day weekends. But the kids are out of school, so that's nice. But the markets are closed, so not particularly happy about that. All right, links are spread. TOVX went up to $7, guys. I sold at $6.30. with and 576. Let's see here, 615. So could have made another $100, another potential $200 on this trade this morning. That would have been fantastic. But hey, that's okay. Not being greedy. I am grateful here. Got very close to our $100 mark. All right, so let's talk about it. TOVX. Guys, we made some progress here. We are making some gains. Making $100 on this yesterday. Another just shy of $100 today on this trade here. So we did take a couple of trades, okay? We do still have a substantial amount of buying power also, so we could still be playing this, but again, like I said, it could come back. It can go up to $9. You know, who knows? It can go up to 7 and that'd be it. Now we are going to talk about it. Let's go ahead and look at the 1 week real quick. Look at that. It's not a company that you'd probably want to be invested in for very long. In January, as high as $4.25. Since then, it's been coming down $100. Recently, it has been as high as $30. But as you can see, this is just selling off. So I'd be very, very careful right off the bat. I'd be very careful with this company, okay, guys? Only invest in it when it's going up. Okay, don't hold this because it can go all the way back down, or it can continue to go down, okay? So TOVX, guys, let's talk about it real quick. Good morning, good morning. How's everyone doing today? It's Friday. Markets are closed on Monday, guys, so we're going to do a really great live stream here, and then we won't see you guys until our Sunday night stock talk at 7 p.m. my time, and then we won't see you, and we won't have a trading day until Tuesday. So next week, it's only going to be 4 days of trading, which means if you have a $100 a day goal, you're going to have to put that $100 in the other 4 days. So then now you're going to have to come up with, like, say, $125 for 4 days. Okay? And goals are good to have. It doesn't mean you have to hit them. I'd rather get a goal, you know, and get close to reaching it and not getting there than not having a goal at all and thinking you did good, maybe, right? I don't know. Anyways, moving on. All right, so TOVX. We bought TOVX. We realized that it was coming, it was raising. The price was rising, and from these $4.30 levels, I could clearly see that it was going up. I had my alert set at 476, so that already had went off the day before. So I was like, all right, I'm excited to see what happens in the morning, if this is going to shoot up, if it's going to go down. So I didn't wake up at 2 a.m. my time. That would be ridiculous. I've tried it a couple times, and that's hard to do. That's hard to do. 2 a.m. every day when you go to bed at like 11 or 12, it does not work out, guys. Even going to bed at 9 to 2 is only like 5 hours, 5 or 6 hours. So not a heck of a lot of time. So woke up at a normal time, a normal person time. Woke up at 6, and I made my first trade at 632. Bought 100 shares at 537. I sold immediately at 576 on this little breakout here. I could have kept in my position and benefited more. Could have had less trades in between this area. This 100 shares at 537 would have made good as much as it did with the other trades at 615, right? So anyways, I bought at 537. I sold at 576. And that locked in a quick, $39, $40. And then I bought 100 shares at 596. I bought another 100 at 576. And then I sold 100 at 601. It did hit that $6 point because none of this actually existed yet, right? So it hit 615. I sold at $6 and it pushed up. So I bought it again at 579 and then sold at 615. So basically in these few moves here, bought 100, bought 100. What happened to my other sell order? That's odd. Bought 100, sold 100. Bought 100 at 834. Bought another 100 at 836. And then sold 100 at 37. So I'm missing one. I must have did it like within the same, maybe it was a 1 second candle. Holy crap, I didn't think so. Let's see here, let's see. Oh, I gotta go this way. No? Gotta go this way. Gotta go this way, gotta go this way. Huh. That's very weird, guys. Oh, there we go. That's a sell. We're gonna figure this out. This is only 1 second, so bear with me here. There we go. That's so weird. So I bought 100 here, I sold 100 here, I bought 100 here, or 10 there. Well, I'm missing one. Buy 100, sell 100. I bought 100. I remember buying another 100 shares because at one point I was up 200 shares. And then I sold 100 shares at 6, and I thought I sold 100 at 6.15 or something like that. And then I just bought 10. Oh, there's the other 100 at 6.15. So I bought way down in the 76s, sold up in the $6 and the 6.15 mark. It just went up to $7, and yeah, so that would have been another $100 or so on top of the $88 that we're already up. So yeah, this was a really great trade. It played out perfectly. Now why? Because it had a breakout too. So right here, it broke out of that 515 area, which is what caught my attention. And once it broke out of 515, which was yesterday's high and pre-market highs, then I was like, all right, this is going to go up. Volume was looking very nice. A lot of green candles here on the volume. And then also RSI started going up, as well as our MACD. So everything just played out perfectly here on this one. And the only thing that I regret is we didn't hold it longer, locking in an additional $100 in profit. So very good day still. Miko 151, my screener does not look like that and can't find top gainers. I'm in WeBull. Okay, Miko, if you're still watching, go to screener. And you're gonna see this screen right here. This is what your default screener should look like. Go over to these tabs. You have options screener, top options, and tops. Click on tops. Then you'll see top gainers, top losers. From here, you can go over to this little area and go to pre-market. You can go to after hours, and this is where I kind of found LUNR because it popped up after hours, and BNRG, they popped up after hours yesterday. So that's a great thing to use to get some continuation plays during pre-market. Here's pre-market here, same company, BNRG, and LUNR, L-U-N-R. We're going to talk about those in just a second. And then TOVX, this one was not on the top gainers this morning. It just made its way to a top gainer because it's now up 33%. Pre-market, I don't believe, or maybe pre-market it was up. Okay, pre-market it was up 33%. It's currently up 40%. Okay, so TOVX, that's how you find that. So it did make the list right before the opening bell, which is very awesome to see. I hope that was able to help you out there, Miko. Scott Boss, good morning. Sorry late, just closed out my TOVX for $5,560. Ho ho ho! Congratulations to Scott Boss on that one, guys. That is amazing. That is amazing. Congratulations, sir. Yes, yes, yes. I gotta put that in here real quick just so people can see, man. We gotta congratulate him. He's part of our team here. Hope you guys can see that. All right, so TOVX pushing up, or pushing down now. It is selling off. I'd be very careful with this now. I'd consider potentially locking in profits at this point. A lot of people are waking up now and seeing that this is up quite a bit, guys, from $4.30. It is up quite a bit from $4 yesterday. If you bought it at those $4 levels, $4.50 levels, you would make $2.5 to $3 per share. So 100 shares make $200 to $300 today. I imagine Scott Boss had about maybe 3,000 shares or so, maybe 2,500 share block. Could you share that with us, Scott Boss? How many shares did you have on that one? It's all about education, helping everybody out here. I'm pretty sure Scott Boss probably had like $4. You 3,000. There you go. Around 450 average, something like that ish. Very good job. Very good job. I almost got my $100 goal for the day. So what we're gonna do next week, okay? Going into next week and get a little bit more tight. We're going to be a little tighter on everything. We're going to be a little bit more picky about the entries that we make. We're going to try to find setups like this where we get those breakouts. We're not going to trade in a breakout down here where I was trading last week. I was trading down below the breakout and it would sell off. Duh. Why don't you think it would sell off, right? I mean, it could happen two ways. It could sell off or it could break out. So I waited for confirmation. Once it broke out of this resistance, then I traded it. Now it's above the 200-day moving average. It's above the 45-day moving average. It's above the 9-day moving average. And it's above the VWAP. All four indicators showing that this is going to be going up, as well as the RSI, the MACD. And again, these are all just indicators. You don't have to base every trade off of these indicators. But at the same time, they are very, very useful. They're very useful. Miko, for some reason, I do not have those tabs. It looks a little different than yours. I did that play 2 days in a row on this one. First buy-in was at the 3s. Woohoo! Scott Boss, good job. Yeah, I made that $110 yesterday. $110 yesterday. $87, $88 today. So I mean that's 200 bucks, guys. That's 200 bucks right there in 2 days. And hopefully the next time it's 500 and then 800 and then $1,000 per trade, and we're gonna get there. And then we're gonna get on Scott Boss's level where he's making $5,000 when he wakes up in the morning on a swing trade. That is just fantastic. Wake up, got 5 G's, good to go. Or 500 or whatever it is that your number is for your particular situation and life goals. So very, very cool. All right, guys. So BNRG, I was thinking about trading BNRG. We're already 15 minutes in. BNRG had a very nice push up though. And it's kind of just been consolidating and kind of flatlining the whole time. Can you see this on the 5-minute chart? Let me go ahead and pull this up on the 5-minute here. Okay, it had a nice pop up from literally from 70, 60 cents, 70 cents. And I personally don't like to trade anything that's under $1, right? I really, really don't. So once it hit up to $1, a lot of people probably got into thinking the exact same thing. Maybe they bought in at this level, but volume was looking very nice. Nice green candle. It pushed up amazingly, like 150%, 170%. It was on the scanner. Now, the only reason why I didn't trade BNRG, now that was the top gainer of the day. So it's like, well, why not trade it? It's going to keep going up. Not always. Not always. Okay, so this consolidated above these lines. It didn't really go lower, but it didn't really go higher. Had a couple of areas where it popped with really low volume, almost no volume. These things were kind of popping up a little bit and still consolidating. Now, the volume from today was from all the people that were holding previously. They're locking in profits. They're up 200-300% today, basically, right? From those cents levels, 100%. So this was a big sell red candle. When it's red volume, it means there's a lot of sellers. 21 million shares were sold. 21 million 5 volume on this one candle in 5 minutes. Now it's pushing up, but there is a resistance. There is a resistance, guys. We got to talk about it. There's a resistance at about 174. 174 there. Okay, I hit 175, 174.5, but there is resistance at 174. So if this can potentially get a breakout, this can go up potentially higher. It definitely could go up higher if there's a breakout, but I'm just not seeing it right now. It doesn't look like there's a lot of volume. It looks like volume is coming in now that we're talking about BNRG. And oh, and to get back to your question, Miko, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I don't know why your screener's not working. Oh, you know what you can do? Go over to one of these little lines. See these little tiny line things? and you can go to add widget, and I think you can find a screener on here. Let's see here, I'll help you out real quick. Yeah, and then go to general on all widgets, general, and then type in screener, and you could actually get your own screener on here. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Definitely check that out. Okay, and then the other company we were going to talk about was LUNR. LUNR looks like it's sold off at open. Now this one, same thing. It popped up and sold off, and that was basically the end of it. I mean, it didn't really do much after that initial push up. So what I'd like to talk about is, let's make sure we got everything we need here up and running. Oh no, I keep pulling that up, but that's not what I want to see. There we go. Okay, so with LUNR, right, it had those lows of $4.80. You know, yesterday's high was up there at like 730, which was a nice psychological number during pre-market, or was this aftermarket? This was pre-market. So after hours yesterday, it closed at like $6, which was nice. It was on the aftermarket gainers, right? After hours gainers, went up $6. It pushed up another 30 cents. It only pushed up 30 cents. So I was like, well, I basically missed all of it. Now 630 is going to be a new resistance, right? So at 630, it's a psychological number. And we're going to put that in right here. And so unless it can get above this number here, I mean, really, there's no point in even thinking about it. There's no point in even trading it. So ever since, you know, even when I woke up at 6, after looking at this, I woke up around this area here. And basically that's all it's doing. It's just been trading sideways, had a little tiny pop, and then it's been selling off. Now, it doesn't mean this can't go up now from those 550s to $6, but that's what I was looking at as far as that goes. Now we can get into the news, we can get into all the details and all that stuff, but really, I mean, the point is I wouldn't trade in these two companies right now today, but there is a resistance at 630. If you feel like right now at 550 might be a good area, a good entry, then, you know, maybe that'd be a good point. It looks like it is catching some nice volume here, 188,000. Honestly, this might be something I would get into. You know, even 560 to 6 is $40 on a $500 trade. Potentially more if it breaks that $6 barrier. I think $6 is going to be a very hard point for it to break to as well, because that is also a psychological number, and it's been fighting it all day, all pre-market. It's been fighting this $6, 609, you know, and this is where I would buy it. You know, I'd be like, okay, it broke out 609, 606, and then whoosh, sells off. I lose a ton of money. You know, I'm down $40 or $50 now, or $30. So confirmation is extremely key. You know, again, broke out here at 6, went up to 630. That would have been the point to sell. If you didn't sell from 6 to 630, then it would have sold off and you would have been down in those 550s, 560 areas. And this is exactly what happened to me on, was it yesterday's trade? Yeah, it was yesterday's trade. I was up $50 at 515, should have sold at that point, or it was another company at $2, I think. Yeah, at 2. So I bought in at 216. It pushed up to 260. Should have sold. Didn't. Totally missed it. And or was that on BCDA? It was either on BCDA or BOF. Missed it, and within like 2-minute candles, 2 1-minute candles, it crashed down, and I was down $70, guys. $70. So I was up 50, went down 70 on a move just like this. I bought on the breakout, should have sold at the high, thinking it was going to go higher, maybe pull back a little bit and push back up. Didn't. It ended up selling off. I did not cut my losses at a decent price, or even at break even for that matter, and lost about $70. So same thing with this candle here. Had a nice green candle, had some green volume to start out, and couldn't hold. And now it's below all of these averages, okay? It's below the 45-day moving average, the 9-day moving average. It's below the weighted, the VWAP. It's below that, the volume weighted average now. Bouncing off the SMA, so we'll see what happens. And as far as news goes for LUNR, 3 hours ago, okay, machine shares soar on new award from NASA. So they got an award. That's cool. Target price went to $10 from $7. So this can potentially get to $7. Doesn't mean it will. Analysts are saying lows of 7, 9, and 11. So it's still possible that this goes up even more. What do you think, Scott Boss? Do you think this this can go up more? I think it's caught some resistance. Let's look at this daily here. Okay, it's had a 13 before. We're going to go ahead and draw that 13.25. Smash the like button too if you guys are enjoying the live stream. We go live every single day at market open. One of my favorite parts of the day is hanging out with you guys. Second favorite is, of course, drinking coffee with the missus after this. Have a cup with you guys. I'll have a cup with her after. What are your guys' plans for this weekend? You guys have any plans? Anything exciting you guys are doing? It's a 3-day weekend for some people. Also, it is a 3-day weekend. I'd like to know in the chat. TOVX. TOVX. Look at that. Sold off. 715 looked like that was the ultimate resistance level for the day. From 515, I'm leaving 515 there, guys. That was such a great support and resistance level here. Mainly resistance, as you can see. It's been resisting off of that 515 for a couple of days. Traded it yesterday, very nice profits. And so now it was basically just a matter of time to break out. Is it going to break out of that 515? Or is it going to come back down to $3 and we buy some more at $3, right? Now, TOVX is pushing up. It has a new high of 715, which is very odd that it's 715 and the other one was 515, right? So very interesting. But hopefully this 515 holds up. If it does hold up, bounces back down, tests this support, then we could see this go from 515 to 715, make another couple $100 on it, and go from there. So yeah, as far as news goes, this is, I believe, you know, it's really just a continuation from yesterday. I believe their analysts are saying that it's going to be up 25, 100, or $175. Don't necessarily believe that. That's very high. But they are receiving some good news as far as their testings go, their stock splits. But I'd still be very careful. It's not one of those companies that I would want to like buy and hold. I wouldn't buy and hold this company. No way. No sir. 5-minute chart. Look at that. Beautiful setup though. Very clean setup. Very nice breakout. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. It really doesn't. Let's see. I did first buy in 3. Keep eyes on LFCR. It will go back to 6. LFCR. Let's check it out. Lifecore. All right. Oh wow, it did have a nice pullback from those $6 levels. It looks like it was trading up in that range for quite some time. Okay. Got some volume here, not bad. Look on the daily real quick. Oh wow, okay. Had lows of 152 previously. Bounced off of this support right around $4-ish. Right about 3. Well, you can go to 4. That was at 420. And I'll mark it here. 376, something like that. Got a resistance back up where it was. It has to get back up to that 200-day moving average eventually. Very nice. Very good call out here, Scott. Scott always with the nice call outs. And remember, never invest based on someone's opinion. Make sure you do your own research first. And only invest in things that you find value in. Just crossed over all the lines. A lot of volume here. What's the news on this? Target price to 5 from 6. To 5 from 6. So price got cut and it's going up. Welcomes Ryan Lake as new CFO. I mean, you know, usually getting a new CFO, it'll boost the stock because it'll lead it into a new direction. I mean, it's already up almost, what's this? It says 20%, but from yesterday, $3.80 to $4.50. That's almost a dollar move. It said its price target was 5, which is right there. So we've got about 50 cents. I don't know about this one, Scott Boss. I don't know. Look at the 30-minute. Okay, I'm gonna move this over here. I think that's gonna be better. Yeah, there we go. That way I could see you guys. I have to keep pulling it in and out. Bam. It's so nice with 2 monitors now. So nice. 30-minute. Wow. Oh, okay. I see the 30 now. The 650. Bam. 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 I mean, even 630 would be nice, right? 630-ish. 629. Okay. Very nice. I think, Scott Boss, do you do options too? Or do you just trade bigger shares? Go back to 827 on the chart. 827. 30-minute. Yeah, 827. 655, 650. Thinking a weekend hold? I guess it would have to be a weekend hold. Wake up Tuesday morning to a couple $100. Or if it pushes up by the end of day. Just big shares. It goes back to history levels. It's going back to history levels. I mean, yeah, I mean, it was trading within those levels for quite some time. I like it. It's a very nice, just sideways, horizontal pattern. Yep, even back in March, had lows of $1.52, pushed all the way up to $11 for a what is that, a 1000x? Right? It'd be like 1,000 times or something. Let's just see. Get our handy dandy trend line out. 152 to 11, 647%. Holy moly. In about 144 days, but still, I mean, you put 1,000 in, now you have almost 7,000. Or you put 1,500, now you have 11,500. Very nice. Lifecore Biomedical, 439. Still above. I may average into this one, Scott Boss. Yeah, I might do that. Might get like 25 share increments. to max, maybe just do 100 shares. Maybe a good weekend play. Let's see what happens with this little break here. But yeah, that potential is very nice. Or, even 450 breaks out of that previous high just now. 450 to even, 650, 44%, but nonetheless, that's $2 a share. That'd be $200 in profit. Have a stop loss set, maybe at that just below the support, about 366, 365. Liking it. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Very interesting. All right, where are we at, guys? 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. You guys have any questions? Any stocks you want me to look at? Any concerns? Anything for next week? Let me know. Let me know. Real quick here, and I'll answer your guys' questions. If not, then we will just simply get off the live stream and get back to the rest of our day here. Appreciate all your guys' time. Thanks for showing up consistently every single day. I know that can be hard for some people. Definitely hard for me, obviously. But we've been consistently doing this every single morning for almost 4 months now straight. And enjoying every part of it. So let's keep it going, guys. We'll see you Sunday night on our Sunday night stock talk at 7 p.m. my time or 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is a bit later, I noticed, so I may bring that up a little bit in the future. Maybe try to hit like maybe 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., something like that. Or try to figure out a way to just do some midday version on a Sunday. But I know you guys are always hanging out, we're all hanging out with our families Sunday night, and so I don't want to take up too much of your time. Be real short, maybe 20-30 minute live stream or less, talking about our setups for next week, what we're looking at. And yeah, if you guys want to continue this conversation over on our Discord, you definitely can. Second link in the description below. 100% free. And you can go and check out our trade ideas, main chat rooms, ton of charts, patterns, and other resources that you can use to become a more profitable day trader. And not only that, check out some of our other YouTube videos. We have a ton of YouTube videos, over 700 videos now. We have live stream recordings. We have videos on dividend capturing, swing trading, long-term investing, investing in companies that pay you monthly income, as well as now adding to the mix, day trading, intraday trading, pre-market trading, and even some scalping. So a lot of different variations of ways you can make money in the market. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on all of our future videos, guys. We'll probably cross over 1,000 videos this year, very easily and realistically, putting out literally 50 videos a month. So yeah, a lot of content coming your way, guys. So get involved, definitely. Thank you for your time. And remember, like always, let's end the year on a green note. See you guys all on Sunday night. See you later. Enjoy your weekend. No live stream on Monday. Markets are closed.